Hey everybody, I want to show you guys how to do research when you want to understand what's going on with dog culture. So just keyword search for a study about the risk of dog bites or what gender is bit more, and then just select any study. So I selected this study to look at from the National Library of Medicine, and this one is about Harris County, Texas. And so I want to know like what's going on here. So you just go into one of these studies and then do a keyword search. Control F. Let's see. So I got insurance for one of my keyword searches. So insurance is a valid topic for the dog culture. So let's see what I got. So it says here that insurance claims total 600 million in the year 2016. So that is a way to understand the weight of this dog culture, the downstream effects on our culture and our society, how dog culture deprioritizes our fellow humans and takes away our creativity. So we're doing all these insurance claims instead of looking after our own health and happiness. Just doing the keyword search, type in something like children. Okay, we got 8 results according to this. So we can look and see what these studies find out. The incidence was higher for children and older adults. So, children and older adults, the weaker people of our society, persons age 70 and plus had the greatest injury of severe injury. Huh. So, let's talk about just put something in there like strays. Stray, you got 41 results. So there's all kinds of information in here about how strays, they're not able to collect the information about strays. So the numbers of dog bites is probably a lot higher. Okay, let's type in the word. What's the word from dog culture that we hear all the time? Oh, the dog must have been provoked, they always say, right? It's the human's fault. So we type in provoked and look at some of the stuff about provoked. Provoked status, approaching a dog with the intention to pet. So that's provoked the dog. Being picked up, being petted, hit, kicked, or struck with any other object. Having been pulled, pinched, or squeezed. Also, getting bit when feeding a dog or breaking up a fight was labeled as provoked. So this provoked status, it's like literally anything. And this whole thing right here, petted, hit, kicked. I mean, people come up to dogs sometimes and they give them a pat like that. So that's probably classified as provoked. So you can see this whole thing about provoked. Oh yeah, they broke up a fight with 2 dogs, and they say that's provoked. They provoked the dogs to bite the person. So yeah, this is how you do research. What, like, type in something like victim. Oh, we got 28 results. Victim characteristics, bite characteristics. The victim's family, right? Type in something like community. Dog bites are largely preventable public health issue with hidden costs to the communities. They are a large financial burden in the United States due to their incidence, associated health costs, and potential for serious outcomes, such as serious injury, infection, or even death. Dog bite injuries are receiving greater recognition as public health issue around the start of the 21st century. Despite the increased recognition, the incidence of dog bites remains high, CDC reports. So this is how you do your research if you want to understand how insidious dog culture is. And for you people out there that are dog lovers and someone says they're not really into dogs and they have reasons, these are the reasons. And even if you don't look at these studies as a human with the human intelligence, you start noticing this pattern from the day that you're 10 years old, and then you get to be 20, 30, 40, and you see that everything is covered with dog shit. You see bites more and more. You try to walk to the store and all you hear is barking. You notice the pattern and you notice that something isn't right. And then dogs are marketed so heavily as this beautiful thing that everyone needs to be touching on and putting in their bed. But yet you do these studies and you realize that a good portion of our country is just spending every day dealing with some dog bite issue, insurance claim, reconstructive surgery. Okay, that's another one. Let's type in surgery. Oh, we didn't type it right. Oh, we don't have any surgery. That's interesting. Well, we got a dog bites peak during outdoor activity. We got the keyword surge. Oh, okay. So when people go outdoors to get healthy, they get bitten more by dogs. So we're de-incentivizing people to be, healthy. Like what? Let's type in outdoors. Let's just see. We didn't get anything there. We have outdoor. Yeah, outdoor activity. So yeah, outdoor activity. Just type in anything. Type in the word young. Younger than 20. So yeah, this is how you do your research. Go find one of these studies. So here's what you do. Just go type in dog bite study or who gets bit more, men or women. Then go enter. And then look at this. There's tons of CDC and National Institute of Health studies. And now if there wasn't data out there to collect, these studies wouldn't be done. There is data. There are police records, emergency room records. There's all kinds of information that gets typed into computers on a daily basis about dog bites, blood loss, the type of equipment that is used to put these people back together when they get bitten. And these institutes, they use that data to create these studies. So I mean, just the fact that all of these studies exist tells you there is a problem with dogs in our modern culture. If there were a bunch of these studies about people swallowing their sewing needles, that would mean people were swallowing sewing needles and ending up in the hospital or in long-term treatment because the data would exist. The fact that the data even exists for all of these types of studies, that tells you something is not right. You don't even need to read these studies. The fact that there's enough data about all these failed dog bite prevention strategies, it tells you something's up. So yeah, for my fellow dog culture reviewers, if you really want to do some hard-hitting content on YouTube or in your conversations, go into these studies, and then when people start asking you, what's your problem with dogs, you're going to have all the ammo you need, and they probably won't listen. They'll probably just throw up a picture of their pretty pupper and say their pupper would never do that. But that type of attitude that they have, they are pushing this stuff to exist more and more. So yeah, that's your little video on how to do research and how to get some compelling data. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.